whenever you watch a series, try to grasp words from it. Like pick up words and then you try to put it. Just make sure that okay, for next one day I'll try to use the same word in sentences when I speak.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can start with introducing yourself and then we can begin with the.
Okay. Okay. So my name is Ajni Verma and I'm from Sri Ganganagar, Rajasthan. Currently, I'm living in Jaipur and I have done my graduation in Korean language from JNU. And now I am preparing for TOPIK exam that which is in Korean totally. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love reading books, I love singing and painting. Yeah.
Great. My name is Angel Kaur. I live in New Delhi. I'm currently working with an NGO. Along that, I am doing my degree in political science honors, and with them, I am learning French as well as teaching it and English. Okay, let's start with the topic. You know your today's topic.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
about curiosity.
right. Let's begin. So, what language is mostly spoken in your city?
It is kind of Rajasthani mixed Punjabi, and we can say it's we call it as Bagadi.
Okay, perfect. Do you love that city?
Yeah, definitely. It's my city. I love it.
What? Why do you love it? Tell me.
I love it. Especially there are like people who I know very well, and because I born and brought up there only. So and I love everything like food and clothes because in Jaipur I felt that it's very expensive compared to my city. So, and we have, Shri Ganganagar is on the border of Punjab. So we have a little bit Punjabi culture and we speak also Punjabi there. So that's why I like. And there are a lot of Punjabi people too.
Perfect. Um, Anything you don't like about that city?
Honestly, I live in a small town that is just a little far from the proper city. Look, there is nothing that I don't like about my city, but I don't like one thing that I don't like about this town's people, like especially women, do the beaching kind of about every single girl, boy, or anyone who is doing in his life anything, and somewhere it affects their children at their home. So I guess this is not good because if child who is living in a village and after that if he goes somewhere to for higher studies like in Jaipur, in Delhi, anywhere, so there we find it totally a different world for us. So there we need to first unlearn things and then relearn things, so it is somewhere difficult and I don't like that.
I get it, but I think it's the same thing. I mean, I'm brought up in Delhi. I think people talk everywhere, and that whole thing of what would people think somewhere comes from the same thing because you're grown up in that culture. So I think if you live in India, no matter how big or small city that is, you would be brought up in the same way, right?
Yeah, that's why I think like people need to keep it from their children who are just 5 or 6 years old. So
Right, right. Okay. Um, Tell me about the tourist places in the city.
mm, I don't know much about that, but I think two places are there. One is Shivalaya and second is Angvidhalaya. That is also kind of Shivalaya and a water park. Yes, especially Bazaar. Gold Bazaar is famous at this city, where you can find food and clothes, and that is why it is Gold Bazaar because it is in this circle.
Oh, okay. I did not. You're talking about Jaipur, right?
No, I'm talking about Sri Ganganagar, about my
Okay.
place. Yeah.
That's why I was worried because I've been to Jaipur and I was like, okay, I think I missed a place there. Okay. Um, what are the famous food?
Famous food. I'm not the foodie, but I think I have heard about chola kulcha and rewadi barfi. One thing I forgot about it. Yeah, but honestly, I like only homemade food. You can say I'm kind of desi girl. Yeah.
God. Okay. Coming to you have lived in Delhi, right? You were in JNU, right? Uh, what about Delhi? Did you like the city?
Yeah, really, because I'm here in Jaipur, so I found it somewhere difficult to travel to, and I don't know why. Something that I felt about Delhi is convenient for everyone to live there, and yeah, somewhere it is polluted, but for if you want to buy something, it's easy, or if you want to go somewhere, it's you can go easily. I know why I felt it, but somewhere I liked Delhi most than any other city.
Great. I mean, I don't. Although I'm brought up in Delhi, I have a mixed opinion about my home city. But yeah,
Okay.
coming on to Delhi's food, did you like Delhi's food culture, or you didn't like it at all? What is it?
As I mentioned you, I'm not foodie, so I don't know much about foods. But yeah, I liked Sarojini Market much. Every girl who lives in Delhi has that experience. And you mentioned you have been to Jaipur, so what was the experience?
I honestly loved it because somewhere in my case the thing is because I come from a big city. Uh, I when you get to Rajasthan side, you see a cultural difference. When
True.
I'm not a foodie, but I think I love to try food, like just to taste. Okay, what is different in it? So I think I loved the food there because at least I was not on momos for a week, which is a big thing for me. But yeah, it was a good experience. Like I've been to Jaipur, Udaipur, Jaisalmer. So it's just,
Mhm.
but then again, not some a place where I can stay because it would be really difficult for me
Mhm.
after coming from a city that is very convenient. If you need anything at any moment, you will be able to just get it, right? But yeah, also because my dad works in airlines, so he was working at Jaipur airport, so he was living there and I used to spend my vacations there, like a month there for 2 years.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Mhm. Great, great. So, did you feel like Jaipur is a bit expensive?
I wasn't earning that time, so nothing was expensive for me. It was my best.
Okay, yeah.
But actually, I feel Delhi is way more expensive compared to any city because the thing. So I live in South Campus area. Okay,
Okay.
because we also have different houses there and they are on rent. People
Mm,
pay a lot for the rent, but my dad, when he was traveling and he was handling different airports and he used to rent, he was even renting a place in Jaipur. Compared
mm,
to that, the rent is nothing. Like if you compare it, I don't know where you are staying exactly, but depends again.
yeah.
Like
Depends.
for that matter, my dad was in Hyderabad for like 4 years. Hyderabad, when it comes to living, it's very cheap compared to
Mm. Okay.
yeah. Rest, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about. I think we are done with your city. So let okay, describe me Jaipur. How has Jaipur been for you? when it comes to you leaving Delhi. First, you leaving your place and then coming to a city as big as Delhi, right? What was a shift for you mentally, emotionally, physically, right? And
Mhm.
then you going from here to Jaipur, which was again a vast, not vast different, but again a cultural difference, definitely. So, how was
Mhm.
it?
I was a kind of introvert and innocent person before going to Delhi, and and I was I wasn't that much clever to do things in a well manner. So when I got admission in JNU, after that I didn't know about politics a lot, because in JNU it is everything, and you can learn so many things from there. So after going there, it was first thing that I learned really is about politics, how it works, and about social media too. Like especially if I talk about news channels, because I didn't know much about that. After hearing like what is happening exactly in JNU and what they are saying totally different. And then I got to know about even like there are a lot of stuffs I cannot say here because that's about government and police also. So I
Fine.
experienced everything. Yeah. And that was bit, sad for me too, because only they are there for us, and if they are with these political leaders and they are playing this everything, there is someone behind every scene, so it is not good for students, because this place is just for study, but yeah, somewhere it is inclines toward politics. So the things that I got to know here there only was politics, and like I met a lot of people there. So the behavior, the mindset, and the way of thinking. Like at my place at village, people cannot think much about career or different ways in career, or they don't even think about startups or things like that. So after going there, I have a open mind now. Like I can try a lot of things, and I'm trying, and I have a different mindset set that I should take risks and try different new things. So that was the thing that changed like my mindset entirely. And after corona, like after going there, I somewhere I became social person. But after again coming back to my village in 2020, after corona, I how can I say, I stopped talking to anyone, like with any friend, and I just starting learning things, starting reading things, and watching podcasts a lot, and then realizing like what I am doing and what I need to do, like everything. And then I got about like this journey also has started like this for speaking in English, because I wasn't that much good there when I was in JNU. I faced a lot of difficulties, and embarrassing moments also happened in my life. So after that I decided, let's do it now. So I started listening a lot, and then I got to know about this spirituality, mindset, and psychology, and meditation, a lot of things, and I totally cut from the outer world, and everyone was even asking a lot of things. I hadn't replied anyone even now. So here it is totally different for me, because here I talk only once with my family at weekends, like only on Sundays, and with my friends also I talk like after 2 months or after 6 months kind of. So now these days I am just totally with myself and working on myself entirely. And I don't know about it, because I am living here near to this BJP, what I say, I guess, Sabha, whatever it is. So I usually listen these slogans and all that, but I am totally like away from all of these. So it is totally different for me, like living in these three different places.
That's great. But I think that's good. Okay, that was also you. Okay, so because I'm doing French, I wanted to do my honors in French from JNU. But that was the reason I didn't, because I come from, like, I did pol science in school for 2 years. So I hold strong opinions about it. And then being brought up in Delhi, I already knew how JNU is as a place. So I felt like that I don't want to involve myself in a place like that, because although I respect people's opinion, but my political views are very different and I don't want it to be mixed up with my studies,
Yeah.
right? And
Mm-hmm.
come to you being with yourself, I think that's the greatest thing people can do, right? Is you, I mean, people learn this after years, but it's really important for you to have a connection with yourself. It's
Exactly.
easier to deal with things that way.
Hmm. Because no matter what is happening in your life, only you are the one who is going to tackle it.
Right. Even I say this often that you have to be your own go-to person. So you
Yeah.
need people, even your parents for that matter, you can be close to them, but people cannot be there for you 24/7. It's just you. You know what you go through, how you go through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Psychology, let's say that. So yeah, but I think it's great. And if you don't want to be around politics, it's your choice. You shouldn't, right? And you are
Yeah.
great. I mean, I've been just talking to you and I've seen that you have improved a lot when it comes to language. When you said that, you have faced embarrassing moment, uh, because you're also doing a third language, you know that it's not easy to grasp on it, right?
Yeah.
So that way you are doing well. There's just this one sentence where I felt you could do better, which was there. When I asked you that, is there anything you don't like about the city, like your city? So first you mentioned that there is nothing I don't like about the city, and then you went on telling me what you don't like about the city. So rather
Mm-hmm.
than put it in a way where we say, I so there are most of the things I love about the city, but this is something I don't like or I don't prefer, right? Also, when it comes to you referring to 2020, because we're improving a language, you're already good at it. We won't say that when Corona came, so you rather use the word pandemic, okay?
Pandemic. Right. Yeah.
So we'll refer to it as that during pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it happened around the globe,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's it. I think as long as you're practicing, you'll be good to go. I don't think you need tips to how to learn a language when you're already learning one, right? That's it. Although, because you're already good at it, I'll give you an advice. Try whenever you watch a series, try to grasp words from it, like pick up words and then you try to put it, just make sure that okay, for next one day I'll try to use the same word in sentences when I speak. That way, first you'll remember the meaning, second you will know the usage of it, right? And it would sit in your brain that way. So there
Mm-hmm.
are I don't know if have you watched Schitt's Creek? But okay, so Schitt's Creek is on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's sitcom. It's SCHITTS and Creek CREEKS. So Schitt's Creek is a sitcom canon, but the vocabulary used in it is amazing. So
Mm-hmm.
because you're already good in a language and you just have to make it more fluent, you can take up series which already have a fluent words, usage of,
Exactly.
right. So you will come across a lot of new words in that. That's it. And it was really nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah. Likewise, I enjoyed a lot talking to you, and thank you so much for giving this small tips
Thank
that
you
will
so
help.
much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You have a great day. Okay, no, night. Let's say that. Bye.
Bye.